You hear that? It's some Tales from the Crib boys coming around. And we coming out with a new episode.
And we coming through the back door.
Oh, man. Back door?
You gonna spit some bars for us?
Yeah. It's Tales from the Crib. You know... let me stop playing.
Oh, come on.
I don't need it yet.
Come on. I was ready for it. I was
Nah.
ready. I was waiting. The crowd was hyped. They were screaming your name. That was your Eminem moment. And you flopped and cried home.
Listen here. If you want to hear me rapping, you got to pay for my OnlyFans. It's only $5.99.
That's not what they do on OnlyFans. I don't know what they told you.
Listen here. You can use OnlyFans for more than showing ass. But if you want to see ass, I know some
You
people,
have it there as well?
No. It's not that kind of page. I am not Tiger.
I don't know.
You do
We'll
know.
see.
Listen here.
It's episode 28. Whatever basketball player edition number 28 is, put it in the comments.
Let us know.
But guess what? Let's get the show started because we've been taking too long.
And we're starting on couch announcements.
Boom, boom, boom.
So
We got TFTC Sports. It was supposed to come last week. Some sad news happened, so it's getting delayed to this week. Coming to you every Thursday at 7:30 a.m. So we're going to have the more regular Monday podcast at 7:30 a.m. on Mondays and the sports podcast at 7:30 a.m. on Thursdays. How do you feel about it?
I love it. And if you got a favorite team, put it in the comment box. Let us know. And if we like them, we might give them a shout out.
And if we don't like your team, we're downvoting your comment.
You might get deleted.
We might even take it off.
Don't be a Cowboys fan.
And if you're a Boston fan, unsubscribe because we hate all Boston people, team, and anybody from Massachusetts.
I love the Patriots.
Y'all are a bunch of witches. Because get it? They're from Salem, Massachusetts.
Not funny.
Never mind. But anyway.
Ted. I love Boston. I love Boston baked beans. I love Boston cream pies. I love cream pies.
That's wrong. That's so wrong.
What do you mean?
That's almost as bad. Never mind.
Exactly.
That story's not. That's for the Patreon. I can't even tell that story. But I'm finally on Twitch. I'm playing some Skater XL, and it is Tales from the Crib on Twitch. So go ahead and put that down.
You know, please. I've been begging this man to get on Twitch for the longest. So now that he's finally on it, please watch him, because if you don't, the floor will.
The floor will? That doesn't even make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. If they know, they know.
No.
Yes.
That sounds like assault.
It's not assault. It's the truth. Ask Danny Lay.
My nickname's the truth. You can't steal my stuff. You're always trying to steal my content. But anyways, we got Tales from the Crib playlist on Spotify, curated by Felix Fatty Cat Supreme to my left.
Oh, yeah. So please watch my Spotify. It's Tales TFTC.
Oh, yeah. It's just TFTC. You made it simple.
You know, just simple for people like
you.
But he still lose it. But before we move on to the next slide, I need you to pay respects to my dog, Tupac.
Oh, my God. R.I.P. Tupac. Poetic Justice was a great movie, even though you never seen it.
Listen here.
Still bought the hoodie.
I love Tupac. I love everything he stands for. I Get Around was my favorite song.
The only thing you like is eating urinal cakes.
What? What is Tupac?
You like to get them fresh and hot out the oven, especially from sporting events. You're like, I'm getting all these urinal cakes.
That's nasty.
But let's go ahead and get into some regular news. Well, not regular news. Our regular stuff, excuse me.
You already know.
Follow me on Twitter, Papa O'Block. Follow this, Felix Supreme 305.
Exactly.
Subscribe. Y'all need to subscribe. If you're watching our videos, subscribe. Hit the notification bells so we could bedinga you on your head, and go ahead and like the video because it helps us out, helps us fight that algorithm.
Exactly. Please. Once again, follow me on Twitter. I'm on the road to 10K. I'm going to get that.
On the road to 10K.
Yeah, 10K followers. Stop playing with me.
I'm so lucky that your account never got deleted. My account got deleted like Kevin Durant's hairline. They both went away. But anyways, if you know us, you know we love music. And we got TFTC Music Mix on YouTube. Get us to 500 views on this. We got the hits, we got the new music, and every once in a while I'll throw a classic on there.
I try to stop from throwing old classics on there, but if you see a random Waka Flocka Chief Keef video on there from like 10, 12 years ago, don't play it no mind.
I only leave them on there for a couple days and then I take them off. So it's mostly new music.
Mm.
But go ahead and scan the QR code so you could follow us on IG. You could get all the updates firsthand. If a show's getting postponed, if we're doing a fun show, a live stream, playing on Twitch, it'll be all announced on the Instagram.
Please, yes.
But we got some sad news here.
Oh man, it's so sad.
So sad. Let me get us out of here. So we want to say RIP to the man, the myth, the legend, Young Dolph.
It's Dolph.
So it was born from 1985 to 2021. And, how does it feel to lose someone that graduated high school the same year as you?
First off, me and Dolph didn't graduate high school the same year. I was born 89.
1985.
89.
Just like it says on the photo there.
Whatever.
I think Dolph was even trying to tell us look at his jacket. He says, nah, fam, he's from 84.
No,
but this sucks. It
really
ruined our
does.
day. It prevented us from bringing you extra content. We were going to film our first sports show, but instead we listened to classic Dolph all day.
I feel just like you when King Von passed away and you was all sad. And I was like, man, I don't know why you're so sad. But now that Dolph passed away, it really hit me. Like, I've been sad the whole week. I don't even know what to do. I've been playing Dolph all day, every day. It's paper route.
Yep, yeah. R.I.P. Vaughn and the other legends, and forget the other people that aren't legends, and so they shall not even be mentioned. But let's go ahead and get to some of the news here. Got a lot of news with this case, a lot of things going on. Here's security camera captures Young Dolph shooters outside the cookie shop in Memphis, and it looks like one of them is wearing a Bass Pro Shops black hat. You know who else I know that wears a black
Whatever. That's what I guess.
Bass Pro Shops hat. My co-host. I might need to at the Memphis PD. We might have a lead over here, people.
It's not a lead. Listen here.
Turn your hat around, sir, and put your hands up.
This is a coincidence.
This is a citizen's arrest.
I noticed that too. I was like,
You were
man,
jealous.
look at this hat. I'm like, this is crazy. I thought it was the only black guy that went to Bass Pro Shop, but clearly I'm wrong.
You were trying to suck off Yo Gotti and impress him. You're like, I'm gonna spin the block and spin again.
I was trying to start a trend. Stop playing with me. But
you started the wrong trend. Now look at your disciples.
And it's crazy. And then they've been the news that's been going out about this shooting. It's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Some of it's real, some of it's fake. Someone was shot at the memorial site at the cookie shop. That was real. And
how you can't go to a memorial site? Like, that's crazy.
No. And we got more news. Let's check it out. So supposedly Yo Gotti and Black Youngsta's properties were both shot at. Supposedly like a restaurant and a grandma's house. But then someone said that's fake. And then some people said it was true. And then apparently the shooter's getaway car was found at a property that was owned or maybe still owned by Dolph. And he even shot a music video there. So crazy stuff.
I know. I mean, at first when I heard this, I thought that this was some fake news. Like, Dolph is he's just filming a music video. Next thing you know, he's gonna make up another music video. He's just gonna make up another video saying 100 shots. You tried to kill me, and I was alive.
I wish we need to find the Dragon Balls and bring Dolph back.
I know. And then after hearing all,
we should maybe see if we can find the Dragon Balls and be like, take 6ix9ine, give us back Dolph.
Please, I don't got time for this, man.
But some of the people from PRE are definitely keeping his memory alive by giving out turkeys in the neighborhood. And we got a clip here, so let's roll that clip.
Rather than canceling the event, members of Young Dolph's label, Paper Route Empire, handed out the turkeys.
It's very important because we still have folks out here that, unfortunately,
people are still hungry.
I ain't got enough money to buy a turkey.
Snoop bands and artists signed to Young Dolph's label says they're committed to keeping his legacy of giving alive.
R.I.P. Dolph.
Representing Young Dolph and just keeping the legacy going and just letting everybody know that we're going to keep doing this every year.
Shout out to those guys. But that's That's definitely sad.
It-
Let's pop up back on the screen.
It is real sad, but it's nice to know that his team is still on the mission, still understand
Trying to help the
goal,
community.
help the community. Just represent.
That's what I
Dolph.
did. Do you remember that movie Role Models, where they had to take someone and teach him the ways?
Mm-hmm.
One time I got in trouble, and they're like, "We know you're younger, but you're gonna be a young OG. You're gonna teach one of these older guys that don't know the way, that's lost in the world, that's out here doing anything."
Really?
And so I took on this project.
Who? No, you didn't.
And I taught him how to be a man. I taught him how to tie his shoes and how to hit the jumper.
First off, you've been taking L's this whole month of November. Just
No.
know when we step on the basketball court, it's me and you. I'm dunking on you with the left hand like Dominique Wilkins.
No,
Like
never.
that.
If you do that, both of your Achilles will explode, and then I'll have to wheel you around in a wheelchair
Wow, my Achilles explode.
because they ain't gonna be able to lift you like that. You're gonna try to do the Dominique left hand windmill.
That's messed
and
up.
You're gonna be like Klay Thompson. You're gonna snap, snap.
You're going to push me to the floor. Is
Snap,
that what
snap.
you're saying? You're going to push me to the floor.
If it comes to that, because I don't lose people. We're champions out here.
Go to the next slide, man. I'm tired.
We still got more Dolph news. Let's get out of the way. Disappear. Watch out. But Young Dolph's 100 shots, preach, and play with Yo Gotti are top 10 most listened to rap songs right now. Yeah, I mean, because everyone loves to diss Yo Gotti. Everyone hates cocaine music, and everyone believes that he should be street swept. But Young Dolph
Exactly.
tweet went viral in 2018, and it says, "If you successful person, everybody waiting for you to die so they can tell you how much they love you and respect you. I wonder why the industry didn't show Triple X, Lil Peep, Mac Miller, Fredo, all that love until they were pronounced dead. Too fake, smoking at 7 a.m. He's smoking some tobacco, and he's just thinking."
It's true. I mean, like, everybody, as soon as he passed away, everybody and their mama started posting these pictures. And I was like, I know Dolph don't fuck with all y'all. I know some of y'all capping.
You know what was the worst thing?
What?
Is seeing all these little Tatianas post that Dolph was in the DMs. Let that man rest. Don't show that he hit you up one time.
He has a family.
Jeez.
It's just disrespectful. What
Nobody's respectful.
What happened to
These days.
black man on cheek? Common courtesy.
Common courtesy.
Exactly.
But there's even more news. More Dolph news. So it looks like at the place where the car was found, that someone was killed right out front of it. So it looks like Memphis is a war zone.
I mean, it's deadly. It's real dangerous right there. I mean, if you tied to this, if you tied to anything close to Young Dolph or Yo Gotti, it's just a war out there. It's deadly. Just please be safe.
Don't go outside late at night if you're in Memphis. And we'll see what happens next in the war for Memphis.
It's Dolph.
But speaking of war zones, we got some crazy stuff going on. Mr. I'm gonna call him Kyra Rittenhouse is not guilty for the death of 2 people. Kyle Rittenhouse leaves the court all smiles because he was found not guilty on all charges. Now, you want us to pop up? He just popped us up on the phone. But anyways, with this case, it's a little crazy because I believe you can defend your home from an intruder, but if you go driving looking for trouble, you're not allowed to be a vigilante.
No,
So-
who he thought he was? He
Thought he was Batman?
He thought it was Batman. I see crime. I stop crime. I save crime.
They put the cracker in the spotlight. They're calling me.
It was horrible.
They put the saltine in the
and then
No, I'm kidding.
put the saltine.
They put the saltine in the air. They're calling me.
And then at first I've been hearing about this case for a very long time, and I was like, man, who was this kid? Like, it's just so much going on in the world that it's hard to keep up. Like, every week it's
and
another
you're
thing.
gonna see this podcast. It's basically, that's why we put the flames behind us, because it's the devil's news. Because every story is about people being crazy, getting away with it, causing more harm, or just going bananas. But look at that he looks like a serial killer. He looks like he would rape a dog. That's a sinister face. Let's play this video and let's see if it will blow out our eardrums or not, because we had technical difficulties trying to record this before. So let's see what happens now. Oh, I muted it. But here you can see. It's probably best we muted it anyway because it's probably using audio from a news show, which they could flag us. But he said that he's basically thinks the jury made the right verdict because you're allowed to defend yourself. But is it really defending yourself? You're like, I'm going to go in a large group of people. I'm going to push everyone. And then when they come to beat me up, I'm just going to start shooting people. But that's self-defense.
It doesn't make any.
That's a weird, sick way to do self-defense.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. At first, when I woke up in the morning and I heard this verdict, I went straight to Twitter and I was like, "It's gonna be a riot. It's gonna be going crazy." And I looked, it wasn't going crazy. All I saw was, "What else did you expect? We told you so.
Yeah.
Look at this." And I was like, "This doesn't make any sense." Then when I looked into it, he killed 2 non-black people, and I was like, "This is why it's
They
going
killed
crazy."
a ponytail boy, a hippie.
Exactly, but it's still
But
sad.
they were
RIP.
going hard at LeBron because LeBron made fun of him because he had that hyperventilating thing.
He sounded like me when I was gonna get my butt whooped. That's he sounds like me before I was gonna get my butt whooped. My mom was like, "Shut up."
No PB&J for you.
They're like, "I didn't even touch you yet. Why are you crying?"
No Uncrustables for you today.
I remember I used to hide in the bathroom, try to hide in the bathroom till my mom would go to sleep, so I wouldn't get a butt whooping.
You could sleep in the tub.
Oh, she woke me
You
up
were
in
a
the
Teletubby.
I woke up in the tub.
Hey, look, you are a Teletubby. You're the Trap Tubby.
Chop guy.
Look, your face is sticking out. You got your ski mask on and your hoodie.
No face, no case.
It's the Trap Tubby.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy.
With Dolph dying, it's real sad with this guy right here getting out for killing 2 people. I mean, before we move to the next slide, if it's just easy to start capping people, I'm gonna start putting on the Batman cape the next time a rag comes and we popping.
Sir, you forget you're co-host, not main host. You need to go ahead and put on that Robin cape and make sure those tights fit you right.
This ain't it.
Because you know who runs the show.
Me.
And Jesus is Alfred.
Listen here.
He's my short butler.
He's my short butler.
I need my utility belt. Fetch.
We need to go fetch. We need to go send him to the Louis store with all these other people.
Yeah, I bet he could do it. He could get away with it. Let's take a look. Let's take a live look at what's going on at the Louis store. Oh, what's going on? These people are coming in.
Thieves steal 100K in Louis Vuitton merchandise in 30 seconds. Security guards.
These people are going
on
crazy.
A break.
I cannot believe this.
Wait, why are there security? I thought security guys rotate. I thought when one goes on break, the other one's supposed to be working. So how's
I don't know.
break?
I mean, if you've ever been to I know you have, but like Neiman Marcus and all that stuff, it's like
I'll be flexing. I'll be balling.
No, but I'm saying I really don't see security like that. So I mean, I think some places it's not like that. But look, we got more footage.
Got him 4K.
He gone.
Got him 4K.
He did the TK.
That woman knew the slowpoke. Get out of there. I'm surprised they didn't just shoot him knowing the way the cops are.
Playing.
That's crazy.
Smacking the hell out that
They
car.
just tag team in the car. They even asked him like, "Hey, get out of the car." Nope. They just went bussing.
That's what they want to do, man. They
That's-
want to be like Rambo. He said, "Come here."
Hey, do you think since you're the insurance guy, does your insurance cover that?
No, not if you're committing crimes.
Oh,
It's
that's
null and void.
Oh man, see,
They get you go into jail and your car's staying jacked up.
that's messed up. It was like the batting cage. It was like
But-
whack-a-mole.
Like who?
Whack-a-mole.
Oh, whack-a-mole.
What you thought I said?
I thought you said Mike Mo. Mike Mo was a skateboarder. I was like, you don't know no skateboarding. What you talking about?
See, I mean, I know everything, man. It's Jesse J from Tales from the Crib podcast.
From Wade County, Dade County. Mr. Southside Slumber Boy.
See, don't ever call me a boy. I'm a grown ass man. I made things happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, should call you're almost getting the senior discount at the buffet.
I'm 32 years old,
Thanks.
born in '89.
It's fine.
See, watch Nick.
But now that we got that straight, speaking of someone else who can't get it straight, we got some crazy news. Oh, wait, I could put us in the corner here. That'll be better.
Man arrested after taking photos under men's bathroom stalls at Walmart.
Isn't this why you can't go back to Target?
What? I was finna say something about him. How you talking about me? We're not talking about me right now.
Because supposedly this is why you can't go to Target no more. They
I,
said you were going under the men's stall saying, let me see your junk.
that's nasty. Disgusting. Never that. So when I first saw this, I thought I read it wrong. I thought it was like a man was caught in the women's bathroom taking pictures.
That's
then,
usually how it is.
but then I did a double take and he was in the man's restroom and I was like, you pervert. You deserve to be locked away and the key thrown away and the death penalty. Matter of fact, bring the shot.
Bring the shot.
Bring the shot. This is just too much.
Wait, you said you want to give him a shot
I don't want to give him
in
anything.
in the bathroom stall?
First off, you on the floor in Walmart. I don't even know who raised you.
Yeah, that's dirty. That's unacceptable. But speaking of, man, this news, we don't have any positive news. This truly is the Hell podcast. We truly are going up in flames because we got another story here. Some more heartbreak. It looks like the viral sensation Antoine Fowler has passed away at the age of 6.
R.I.P.
He was the one that said, like, man, when are we going to eat next or something like that. I saw the clip earlier today, but I remember he had a few funny videos that went viral.
It's sad, man. R.I.P. You know, it's hard. It's people already not living past 18, 21. And the fact that he was like 6 years old and just passed away, which is sad, you know. I mean, I hope.
And shout out our official sponsor, non-sponsor, Twisted
yeah.
Tea. Twisted Tea, hit us up in the DMs. Sponsor us. We only require 300K per host per year.
And you know what I mean? If you don't want to sponsor us, maybe we'll go to Apple because Apple has everything.
Oh, you know what else they got?
What?
They're taking us into the future. We got Apple Car. Project Titan is reportedly aims to debut, fully self-driving car by 2025. As per sources, Apple is speeding up its plan and giving more attention to a fully self-driving car and finish much of the core work on the car's processor.
You know, I thought, see, and it's so amazing how you start off with such a small idea of computers. The next thing you know, you go to phones, to iPods, to watches, to a car.
I can't wait to like call my car with my Apple Watch and be like, "Come here, car. I need to go home. I'm drunk." And then the car pulls up and it opens the door and then you just fall in the car face first, and then the door shuts behind you, and then you wake up in your driveway fully safe.
You know what I mean?
You probably slept in the car. It doesn't even matter. I wonder
remember
how
those
the
nights.
seats are. Like, can you lay all the way down if there's no steering wheel? Can you just make it like a
Wait,
bed?
there's no steering wheel in the car?
There's no steering wheel, man.
What?
You got room for more activities. Look at the picture. We got the picture right there.
That's crazy. I don't know if
I
I
wasn't
trust
even
that.
looking at that at first either.
I don't know if I trust that. Like, there's no steering wheel in the car. I don't know if I trust technology that much.
And look, everyone's facing each other so everyone can play footsies.
I'm going to stick to my Honda Accord.
That is kind of weird. Because imagine if you're like one person's like super tall, so then like your foot's gonna be in someone else's crotch.
Ugh.
I don't know if they designed that right.
Hopefully you can take this back to the drawing board.
Yeah,
But I
you
mean,
got to make the car longer. You got to
but-
make it like a mini limo.
looking at this car and looking at the Tesla, that little Tesla car they was making, they look like
Yeah, they make a few different ones.
a little armor truck. They like fell apart.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me
Oh
of that.
yeah, the Cybertruck.
Yeah, kind of the body shape kind of reminds me of that. But
It's like a baby Cyber.
I wonder if you could put 24s on this.
Looks like they got their own custom Apple rims.
Nah, I need to have some spinners.
You know what'd be cool is if you could put your phone on like the rims and it charged your phone.
Everything's magnetic.
Yeah, that's how you do it. But speaking of going into the future, someone else is trying to make a future for themselves. The man, the myth, the legend, Lil Boosie Boo.
Boosie Badazz. I guess.
This is young Stefan's favorite artist. Shout out our favorite viewer, Steve. His pronouns are Hershey.
Hershey. What? How is he Steven? Isn't Steven white, a Mexican? How's he Hershey?
Man, you're just
I don't
throwing
even
out
wanna
things.
know. I don't even want to know why you call him
He's El
Hershey.
Salvadorian.
Nah.
He's an island warrior.
Check his drawers.
Steve, if you watch this far in the video, put it in the comments and let us know how you feel about us disrespecting you.
Are they clean or do you have streaks?
No, he wears leaves.
You wear leaves.
No, I'm just kidding. But
No.
Boosie says he's enrolling in Jackson State University
Let's go,
next
man.
semester. Boosie's going to be weird. He's going to be like the guy that's like 45 trying to hang out with all the young 20-year-olds.
He'll be in the gym with all the girls.
Know what? He's going to be getting all those college girls on Instagram Live and sending money to their Cash App. That's
Listen,
what it is.
I'd rather him do that than meeting girls at McDonald's like R. Kelly did.
Why do you know that? Why do you know so much about R. Kelly? You're an
Listen
R.
here.
Kelly enthusiast?
Let's see here.
You believe
When
you can fly as well?
We're not going to talk about any R. Kelly right now. We're moving on to the next topic.
All right. We'll go ahead and move on to the
Finally, some
legend.
good news.
Boom, boom.
Looks
Juicy
like
J.
Juicy J says he's dropping 2 more albums and he's retiring. How do you feel about this, Gavin? Do you listen to Juicy J?
I'm sad because I'm a Juicy J fan for life. 3-6 Mafia paved the way.
True. I listen to Juicy J. Actually, yeah. That's how I ended up listening to Dolph. I heard him on a Juicy J song.
Exactly.
I listened to Megan Thee Stallion from a Juicy J song. That's how I listened
Juicy J did some classic mixtapes with Lex Luger.
to Wiz Khalifa.
And that's how I found Doughboy. I think Doughboy did a song with Juicy J back in the day.
I'm really gonna miss him. I mean, he's been in the rap game a long
He's
time.
made enough money, man. He doesn't need to do it anymore. And he got enough classics, so
True.
it's cool.
He had a song with Katy Perry. He's set for life.
Yeah. You could literally just live off the royalties from Katy Perry. I'm straight. This woman paid me. But let's see what else we got here. Oh no. More man, what's up with all this tragedy? I don't even want we'll be on the screen for a second here, but it says multiple dead, more than 20 injured after SUV plows through is that Waukesha?
Waukesha. Yeah.
Christmas parade.
Waukesha, yeah, it's
And that's a suburban white neighborhood and they named it Waukesha?
and it was hard.
That sounds wrong.
And when Gavin showed me this video, I thought
They had a bunch of videos.
and the video he showed me was horrific. He was running over cars like bowling pins. He was
Running over people.
like bowling pins. It was
Yeah, it was so graphic. We were gonna put it on here, but we were like, we can't risk that strike. Most people don't even want to see that type of stuff anyway. So, but if you want to find it, it's on Instagram, it's on TikTok. You can find it if you want to find it, but we're not showing about. We're just talking about it. RIP to the multiple people that lost their lives.
My condolences
And-
go out to all the people that lost their lives in this horrific event.
Is this like we're just giving condolences this whole episode? You cursed us. I let my co-host do the design this week because I did it last week, and he's like, I got the Flames background, and he got all these subjects for us, and then I was like, this is a bunch of despair. How did you pick all this, sir?
Listen, I had a background full of flowers. We could have had a flower
No,
background.
no.
This could have been beautiful. Flowers and butterflies. But no.
You're the butterfly. But speaking of butterflies, we got Larry Hoover trying to get freed, and they say that he's the ultimate butterfly.
Free Larry Hoover. They say Drake and Kanye West are working together with Jay Prince to free Larry Hoover. So, supposedly, I hear from an academic sub, you don't know anything that's going on.
I wasn't ready for us to pop up, sir. I was going to let them look at the image a little longer, but go ahead.
Listen here. I wasn't ready for some things too, but guess what? She put me on child support.
But you're ready for the next season of Teletubbies.
Whatever. Cut that check. But yeah, like I was saying, what they said on the podcast is supposedly the reason why they want Larry Hoover free is they think he can end all the gang violence in Chicago because they think this is the main hub and the main problem is Chicago. How do you feel about that, Gavin?
I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. Most of the BDs don't mess with Larry Hoover, so I don't know why they would listen to him. I don't know why.
Because the other side to listen to him, and hopefully it'll end all wars.
I don't know. There's been a lot of bloodshed. That's kind of hard to ask, but we'll see. Hopefully, we could always hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
And all they need now is Cardi B. Once we get Cardi B involved, we know it's gonna be
yeah,
free.
if they sacrifice Cardi B,
What?
if the GDs and if the GDs and
I'm not on this
Offset
anymore.
no, if the GDs and Offset sacrifice
Move on to
Cardi
the-
B to the BDs,
What?
and Larry Hoover drops her off to O Block, I think that we can finally rectify all the craziness in Chicago. Just drop Cardi Offset. You just got to drop Cardi B off at O Block. And, sorry.
I'm about to drop you on the floor. Don't you ever disrespect the Queen Cardi B like that.
I like Cardi B. I didn't say I disliked her, but she's just going to roll with O Block now.
You over disrespecting the wrong person. Who you should be disrespecting is this guy, your cousin.
This ain't my cousin. This is your cousin.
Christopher Belter. It looks like man sentenced to probation after R-wording 14 girls. Judge says jail time wouldn't be appropriate.
That's ridiculous. I don't understand it. You really want? I was putting a big script so that way we block this kid's out.
I was gonna read it.
We don't even. You want to read it?
Nah, it's too long.
It's just bad. So basically, another guy who somehow worked his way around the system, and
it says here that the 20-year-old man assaulted 4 teens on 4 different occasions. 3 girls were 16 years old. That disgusting pig. While 1 girl was merely he's an animal.
He's an animal.
The assault occurred.
You're a monster.
The assault occurred at what reports says to be a party house, which described to be his parents' home in Lewistown, New York. I know he's from New York. It's always dirty people in New York. You know,
there's a lot of dirty people in New York. I mean, at least he's 20 years old. I thought he was like 30. So, I mean, that's not as bad, but it's still bad.
You know, they say that, added that his stepfather, mother, and family friends helped prepare the victims by giving them alcohol and marijuana before the sexual encounter. Everyone involved in
sounds like the parties they
grooming
used to
process
have
had
in
pled
Florida.
not guilty to a child endangerment and charged family. Oh, that's messed up. They threw the family in there too. That's dirty.
Yeah, but he beat the case. Basically, he got probation. He just has to register as a sex offender. You know who else has to register as a sex offender?
Who?
Mickey Minaj's husband. Because he's out here perpetrating and hating, and that's why Queen Cardi B is above them all. Because Cardi B is at least not with a molester. That's pretty bad.
You can't say that word on here, Gavin. It's the M word.
Oh, Magellan.
Speaking of murderers, moving on to the next topic.
Terrible.
Looks like your man,
your
idol,
man, Marilyn Manson.
Nah, this show bands. This is all you, player.
You said you wanted that haircut.
Nah, you said you wanted the bad girls.
Marilyn Manson is accused of punishing women by locking them in a soundproof room he called the bad girls room. But sometimes, girls are being bad. You gotta.
No, Gavin. No, girls are not being bad and being sent to the room. We're not doing that.
No, giving the room is too much room. You got to put them in the closet.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
We don't say that.
You can't lock anyone in the closet. Just like if you're in high school, don't put any kids in lockers. Trying to have a nicer world with all this negative news that's creating our fire background. It looks like Marilyn Manson literally is the one that brought the fire in the background. He is scary. He looks like you put the lotion on the soap guy.
Isn't Marilyn Manson the guy that eats
lady fingers,
bat heads or something like that?
What?
Like I remember he's
no.
right
That's
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy's like 80 years old now.
Marilyn
I'm surprised
Manson,
he's still alive.
It's the bad blood.
I don't know. It's weird. There's no real rockers anymore. We need some real rockers that bite bat heads off. No, I'm kidding.
Or
that's animal cruelty.
Or we can do what Mike Tyson does.
Speaking of animal cruelty, that's what they should have given Mike Tyson for beating the heck out of all these boxers. Go ahead.
Mike Tyson says he used to cry before fights because he'd feel bad for what he was about to do to his opponents. Says it made him feel guilty sending his opponents to his family all banged up.
It sounds like me every time I'm lacing up my shoes. I'm about to play this guy over here. A little tear comes from my eye because I know I'm about to give him that work.
The lies.
About to hit him with the cross, the left, right, the step back, the Lucas splash.
Listen, man, I told you. Whenever you want to step out to the basketball court.
Oh, we put it on film because I put up numbers. Okay,
see, I'm dunking on you.
I'm Kyle Korver in the streets. and the only thing you dunking is donuts.
Dunkaroos. Nah, but wasn't it another story about this? How he used to like have sex with prostitutes or anything before a fight?
I think you just want to talk about crazy stuff today. I don't. You're bringing up prostitutes. You're
I thought
bringing up
that's what he
crazy.
said.
This is supposed to be a Disney show, sir. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I guess it's Mike Tyson. What do you expect?
I expect Mike Tyson to beat the crap out of
He
people.
bites ears off.
But we need to hurry up and get through this size because we're already running at 35 minutes.
That'd be all right.
But it looks like we have a Texas youth football team was kicked out of playoffs for being too good. They beat their last opponents now 199-6.
That is disgusting. Like,
It's crazy because I played in Pop Warner and I won a national championship. Yes, #1 team in the world. Yes, I did get a championship ring, and I wear it sometimes to flex. But anyways, they had a like fair compete rule, and if you like outscored your team like more than 30 points, your coach got suspended the next game. So this league, I guess, has none of that. But if you're too good, they just kick you out, which is even worse.
I mean, it's the playoffs. You
They should have let the scrubs play, man.
This is
They
crazy.
should have had some type of rule.
There's no.
They're
I mean,
little kids.
every time you
Some
see-
little kids teams suck.
Every time you see these games, it's never a close game. It's either a blowout or a blowout. It's always a blowout.
I was actually on your turf. I was in Florida as a young 5th grader when we were the Northeast Vikings were the #1 team in the nation, and we dominated every other team in the country. Undefeated season, #1 in the world. It was amazing. I put points on the board.
Listen here, man. Gavin on here reliving his 5-year-old childhood dreams.
No, I played all the way, and I was dominant, just like Shaq. But guess what? We got New Music Monday.
Of
They
course.
should make that the thumbnail, you yelling.
Of course, you know I love. This is
You
my favorite.
it almost looked like you were having a stroke.
This is my favorite part. Everybody loves
Our music mix.
Our music mix. Everything we put out is fire.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our music mix.
So before we go there,
Another shocking compilation from Tales from the Crib.
I'm gonna try to hit up our YouTube playlist page. It's TFTC Music Mix. We got about like 67 songs on there. It's all bangers. Ain't no lovey-dovey songs on here. Ain't no slow songs on here. It's all trap. So when you driving, you want to hear some bangers. When you driving and you...
And look what my co-host did. He put ops right next to each other. You got Young and Ace and Julio Fulio right next to each other on the mix.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, everyone's getting smoked.
I tell... Gavin learns one beef, and he think he's just like an idiot savant. He just knows it all.
Did
He
you
knows
say
all
a
the beef.
West savant?
An idiot savant.
An idiot savant?
Yep.
You calling them all idiots?
He's calling you an idiot.
I'm gonna send them your load. I'm gonna drop the load,
I'm about to drop you.
and then they're gonna spin the block
Listen
on
here.
Jesse J.
Like I was saying, man, follow our playlist on YouTube. Also follow our playlist on Spotify. Also follow us everywhere. You know, tell us from the crib, we're taking over the world.
Yes. One computer, one phone, one tablet, one brain at a time. But we got some other new music. It looks like some NBA Young Girl has a compilation album. Some dude named Dusty. Newski. I only know one Newski, and that ain't it.
This Newski and Youngin, I got this, man. You don't know what you're talking about. So we got Dusty Locane from New York. He dropping some bangers. We got Youngin Nace dropping a tape with Newski. We got Tiger dropping a track.
Nope.
We got French Montana dropping an album, which
Trash.
is ass. Trust me, I'm saving you time. Don't
You
play
know,
it.
you know what I dislike is I actually have always been a fan of Soulja Boy because he brought the fire back when I was in middle school.
Oh, the Draco,
but-
Big Draco too.
Yeah, but it's like, why do you have to diss Dolph? You're making me conflicted, Soldier. And you stop being a jerk. Just put on your Soldier Sage, Soldier Lemonade, and get out the way.
And it looks like Little Migo done dropped the tape, which is hard. I'm telling you, I played this tape all day today. It is hard as fuck. So play that Little Migo.
Where's Lil Migo from?
Memphis. He's
You gotta check his background.
he's heavy camp. He signed with Black Youngster.
He's with Black Youngster.
He signed with Black Youngster, heavy camp.
Well, they might catch Lil Migo then if they don't catch Black Youngster.
And then
And then who's calling?
from Miami, Colio.
Colonoscopy.
Listen here,
Colonoscopy.
I have to knock you out. Don't ever try the dog.
Corn Julio.
And then that's my music picks for the week. Just tune in. It's a lot of good
And I
music
got
out
the
here.
real king of Memphis, so you can get out of the way before you get slapped. We got the real king of Memphis,
It's
Young
Dolph.
Dolph, the king of Memphis, and has my favorite song.
What's your
Facts.
favorite song in there? Facts?
Yeah, Facts. It's great
I give you that.
because I spit facts, and I'm also known as the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But guess what? We got a dun-dun-it, dun-dun-it. We got
He couldn't let it go.
sports preview.
And remember what he said earlier, guys? That we not finna do this. This is supposed to be next
This
week.
is a preview of what they're gonna get on Thursday, 7:30 a.m. TFTC Sports. We're gonna try to give you 25 to 40-minute long videos, depending on how long we want to talk. It's like this video is supposed to be 30 minutes. We're already at 40. So what the hell?
That's what happened when you're making great content. But like I was saying, moving on to this first and only sport topic, we got LeBron James.
Oh yeah, because it was getting pure savagery. It looks like Anthony Davis commented on a play between LeBron and Isaiah Stewart from the Pistons. He says, everyone in the league knows Bron is not a dirty guy. As soon as he did it, he looked back and told him, my bad, I didn't try to do it. So LeBron was boxing out on a free throw, elbowed this Predator lookalike dude in the face, and then he wanted to fight the whole team. He ran through the tunnel, and it went crazy because guess what? Look at his face.
He's all bloody and gushed
He
up.
looks like the Terminator.
Oh, that's nasty. But you know what I mean? At the same time,
And look at Russell. He said, "Man, I'm gonna
he's holding
uppercut
it
your
back.
shit.
The
You
smallest
better
man,
watch out."
the smallest man on the court. He's having who's this? The towel boy? Probably the assistant with the trainer. It's probably the trainer.
Yeah.
the trainers-
You know a lot about being a towel boy.
Listen, I ain't no towel boy. The trainer had to hold him back. But like he was saying before,
Wipe
like
me down.
AD said, like LeBron's not a dirty player. You know, he may cry a little bit, but you know he ain't go.
He ain't gonna Draymond you. He ain't gonna kick you in the nuts.
He not good. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna dream on you and kick you in the nuts.
But
So-
that's a quick preview of TFTC Sports Thursday, 7:30 a.m. Tune in. We're giving you 2 shows a week, people. But it's time to go ahead and wrap up the show.
Oh really? Is it over already?
It's over. We're knocking them quick out. We're not going to try to give them these hour-long podcasts. We're already at 42 minutes. By the time we're done talking, it's going to be like 45 minutes.
You're right. So like I was saying,
Like, subscribe, hit the badinga bell.
dang.
Remember, follow me on Twitter at Papa O'Block. Follow this knucklehead at Felix Supreme 305. Shout out to,
please.
that's what they call all your fans, the knuckles, the knuckleheads.
The knuckleheads. You know, on the road to 10K, please give me up to 10K followers on Twitter. Remember also follow us on IG, Tales from the Crib 210. Once again, subscribe to the page, baby.
Scan the QR code.
Exactly.
And guess what, people?
And just like that,
We out of here.
holla at your boy.
That's the show.
R.I.P. Dolph, R.I.P. Dolph Cabana,
Hit
R.I.P.
us up
Flipper.
in our DMs. No, I'm kidding.
Hit us up in our DMs.
So are you ready for sports on Thursday?
Of course.
We'll tune in. See you later. You suckers.